Yes, everybody, we are back live. I apologize for the delay. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's a different setup. I didn't expect tonight for us to be live, but obviously, given the circumstances, the fact that we could become Premier League champions tonight, I thought we had to do it. And guys, let me know if you can hear the sound and everything else, because obviously this is a different background, but this is a moment in history and we had to do it anyways. You know, we had to go live. We had to come together. But guys, I apologize for the delay. Like I said, this is a different setup. Even the camera that I usually brought isn't quite working, so it's not the usual setup. But guys, we will still be live for this freaking game. We will be live. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if everything is all right. The game is about to kick off in just 1 minute, you guys. And Arsenal aren't starting some of their key players, like Bukayo Saka isn't starting, Mikel Merino, some of the key players aren't starting, and that's not what it was, Alex. It's me trying to figure out last minute this new setup. Somebody decided to show up. Yeah, guys, I really apologize. You know I'm usually not like this. You guys know I'm usually not like this, but as you can tell, this is not the usual setup. I want to make sure, though, that the sound is okay for you guys. Let me know if the sound is okay. You guys are saying I got kidnapped. I love that. But no, guys, I'm just in a different city, and usually where I'm able to have the camera and everything else like that isn't quite working. But so long as there isn't too much delay, that's the most important thing in my opinion for you guys. Yes, shout out to Tommy, guys. We do have a new emoji for all of you members in the building, a champions emoji in case it freaking happens tonight, guys. This is just a reminder that we could become Premier League champions tonight, which is freaking incredible. Let me bring in I am gonna bring in guys. This is such a big day. This could be a historical night. This really could be a historical night. Let me turn on. Let me move this. There we are, you guys. Let me know if you can hear the crowd noise. I'm just going to move this right here. Yes, go 12. I see you spamming those emojis. Let's freaking go. How's everybody feeling right now? You thought I was dead. Oh, God. Is it this one? No, it's not this one, Tanya. You do have to be a member. Like, for example, I saw Go12 was spamming those emojis. Oh, wow. I don't know why. Okay, let me bring in the Bro, this is gonna be such a different stream. It could be such a historical stream. Okay, let me bring this in. Right here. Alert. Big up, Sonny. Thank you for the super chat already. That's a very kind super chat who says, highly doubt Palace will win, but there's always a chance. My prediction is 1-0 to Palace. For anyone who has not seen my comment, I don't hate Trent anymore. Big up, Sonny. You absolute ledge. Guys, Sonny is going with a 1-0 prediction. Guys, I want to hear your prediction. Guys, let me know your prediction. Patrick's in the building too. What's good? Store, what's going on? Guys, let me know your prediction. Let me know your predictions. Arsenal can do the funniest thing today to make Tottenham have to give us a guard of honor, bro. Imagine. But Arsenal already have a set piece, guys. Early on in this game, Arsenal already have a set piece. And we know that they're quite good from free kick positions as well. They've already scored. Are you kidding? Bro, you're joking. Kivior's already scored for Arsenal. Bro, we're what, 2 minutes into this game and They've already scored. Willix Edits is going for a 2-1 Palace win. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Finny, nice to see you in the building. What's up, Sophia? Who says, I don't care too much about this because we could win the league either way, but I would prefer to win it ourselves at home. I totally agree, Sophia. So either way, you guys, it's a W night for us because either we become Premier League champions tonight or it's in our own hands and we can become Premier League champions on Sunday. I'd rather that, honestly. But guys, it's already freaking 1-0. How have Arsenal already scored? Kivior from a free kick position, bro. Guys, let me know if you can see the ball movement too. By the way, I have to update the score. One 0 Arsenal. 1-0 Arsenal. Oh yeah, let me fix the timer right now, bro. How have they already scored? I mean, it's not the worst thing though. Like I said, this is a W night for us no matter what, because if Crystal Palace don't beat Arsenal tonight, then we can still win it. We can still win it at home, which is honestly probably the best thing anyways. You know what I mean? So it's a freaking W night for sure, no matter what. Let me change this right here. There we go. There we go. Guys, let me see if you can see. Let me know if you can see the timer as well, okay? It should be all set up now. Apologies. Apologies. Like I said, this is a different setup, so I'm a bit all over the place. Patrick, let's go, who says it's fine. We can celebrate at Anfield. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, brother. And I totally agree. Honestly, it's a really not a bad thing at all either. If Crystal Palace don't win, honestly, I prefer that. I told you guys that before. Arsenal have won. Sonny's saying end the stream already. Nah, bro. Come on. Guys, it doesn't seem laggy. And it's not full time already, guys. It is not full time already. You cannot say that it's game over already. Come on. You guys know better than that about the Premier League. You guys know the Premier League isn't like this. You guys know the Premier League isn't like this. Is it? Bro. How are there mic issues? Let me know. That should be all fixed. That should be all good. Bro, are you kidding? No, it's all good now. I'm not gonna move anymore. Everything is good, I can see. Everything is all good, you guys. Everything is all good. I see Stylish as I would rather Arsenal lose so we can relax against Spurs. Nah, bro. Imagine the feeling if you win it at home. Bro, imagine the feeling if you can win it at home to Spurs. Mike is crispy like how I'm gonna make you crispy tonight. Who is this kick pick? Nah, it should be all fixed now, guys. I apologize. There's a weird static. What is it? I think it should be all good now, you guys. I'm not gonna move anymore, okay? Now that I've basically fixed it. Yeah, the Burnley stand, I apologize, but basically I'm in a different setup. It's not, I don't have the usual camera. Ala Madrid is at the Bernabeu. Are you there right now? There's no way. Are you really there right now? Leo, thanks so much for replying to me and adding the new emoji. Tommy, it was a great idea from you. So thank you. Thank you for that, because it was a great idea to add that in. Love the new emoji. Yes, Joseph. Yes. Leo, I might meet you at the parade because I don't know if you remember, I'm going to the last game of the season, Hospitality. I'm going to the parade the next day. Oh my god, Soul Sniper. The goal is to do an in real life stream at the parade. So if you want to crash the stream, feel free to come and say hi to everybody. It should be incredible. I'm so excited for it. What if it happens in a draw? Then Harry, I believe a draw on Sunday would then be enough to see us win the league. Guys, let me know if I'm right or not. Will X edits. I love seeing you spam that emoji. Hopefully we keep it for Sunday though, honestly. I think it's a W for us if we keep it for Sunday. Seriously. Let's talk about Indian food again, bro. I love Indian food so much. Yeah, like I said, football fanatics, if it's a draw, then if we just draw on Sunday, then I believe it's enough for us to win the league. Let me know if I'm wrong on that, but that's what I've read at least. Mathematically speaking, to win the league. Big up Vampire Yoon, who's been a channel legend member for 1 month. I want W's in the building. For Vampire Yoon, who says we have to believe we will on Sunday, but we can't get way too cocky. To be honest, I'm not bothered with this match unless Crystal Palace pull through. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, but Vampire, we got to be careful. If Crystal Palace do pull through, and we know in the Premier League, you never know what ends up happening, then we have to be ready, because this can be our moment. This can be our moment where we officially become Premier League champions, and that's how it could be truly historic. Right now, I'm in a different part of Lille. Come on, Arsenal says Jalapeno. So you'd also rather... Wait, let me look at the results, by the way. I want to see who you guys voted for in terms of results for who you would rather win tonight. I'm curious to see. 44% of you guys said Crystal Palace win. 43% Arsenal win. So that means a majority of you guys want us to win the Premier League tonight. Arsenal are going to win the league, says Sonny. Bro. Johnny, I don't know yet. Joseph, I don't know where I'm going to be in the parade just yet, because this is my first parade. So I'm actually probably going to ask you guys for advice on where to be situated in where the parade passes through. You know what I mean? Bro, I just fixed it. Just for today. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Arsenal. The mic issues are back again. Pff, bro. No, it should be all good. But guys, this is what happens. It just shows if you don't have a proper setup. I apologize that it goes like this, but I'm going to be making sure that the mic doesn't pop out too many times. But seriously, I'm doing my best. I promise you guys I'm doing my best. Are you going live for the parade? Yeah, Cooper, that's the plan, because I know that not all of you guys get to obviously go to the parade, and I know how special it is to get to the parade. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that I show you guys the live scenes and everything. Sophia says, Leo, mate, you're going to be in awe at the parade. When I'm having a crap day, I just look forward to it, and also how we've been waiting for this celebration. See you there, hopefully. Oh, I love it. Those are the vibes. Those are the vibes I'm looking for. Exactly, that we're all looking for. Ahmed says, hi, Leo, hope you're having a good day. If you were a footballer, what position would you play? Fullback, because that's what I played when I played at club level. Does anyone know when the trophy parade is? It's definitely going to be on May 26th. They can't obviously officially say it until we properly win the league, which maybe could be tonight. You never know. But yeah, it should be May 26th. It should be May 26th for sure. The day after the Crystal Palace game. RZY says, get to Jurgen Klopp at the parade, Leo. That's going to be the goal. That's going to be the goal for sure. Patrick says, look out for the drunk fans crashing the stream at the parade. Bro, that would be vibes. That's what I'm looking for. Honestly, if there's a moment, bro, to just let yourself loose and enjoy, it is for the parade. Honestly, there's no better time to. The French and Icelandic Trent. It's not 1-1. Yeah, it's still 1-0, bro. It's still 1-0. Arsenal unfortunately got that early goal through Kivior. Let's go Arsenal, says London Arsenal fan. No. I mean, we're not mad at it either. I'm telling you, this is a W week for us no matter what happens. Yo, Tubby, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Sadly, can't go to the parade. I'm in Switzerland. That's not that far though, but I understand. Already it was really difficult for me to organize the trip. Like, I'm going to be staying in Manchester with 2 other Reds. Shout out to Stu and Mert, who I'm going to be staying with. But yeah, we're going to be based in Manchester and taking the train early in the morning to Liverpool every day, because just hotels in Liverpool are so expensive that we're going to be staying instead in Manchester and just taking the first train to Liverpool from Manchester, because obviously it's very, very close. It's only like 40 minutes via train, you know? Yeah. Anthony hopes that Crystal Palace wins. I'm a keeper because of Alisson. I get it. Alisson is the best keeper I've ever seen play for Liverpool. Chance for Crystal Palace. Oh my god, big chance for Crystal Palace. What's up, Young Trend? Nice to see you. Says, what's up, Leo? We must win against Spurs to make it look like a final. Absolutely. That's the vibes we want. Do you think Trent stays, Joseph? I still have this belief. I just have this little bit of hope that Trent will stay. I think we know he hasn't officially signed that Real Madrid contract, and it's true, Joseph. All the most reliable journalists are saying that he's leaning towards Real Madrid, which probably is the truth. Otherwise, he would have come out just like Virgil and Salah and said, I want to stay. But I think last minute he could change and listen to his heart and change his mind and decide to stay with Liverpool. I still have that belief personally. I really do. Noel says, it's insane. I'm rooting for Palace just because of memory, even though I want to win so we can all celebrate at Anfield. You'll never walk alone. I came from Albania to Spain to see the game. Spurs can win on Sunday. Depends on the officials. Nah. Bro, if we can't get a positive result against Spurs at home, come on. Are you going to go live to watch Real Madrid versus Barcelona? Yes, Dominator. I will be live for that. Absolutely. Do you have to book the parade? No, Will. You definitely don't. The only reason I said book is I meant I booked my travel there, like the flight and the hotel. So that's something I had to book. You know what I mean? Would you mind if Palace win today? Definitely. LFC 6 UCLs. I made a video about it. I would rather we win it on Sunday. So honestly, the way the result is going right now is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing in my opinion. You know. What's your final score predictions? By the way, I'm in the house. Yes, Ellis. Nice to see you. And we got Colin from South Africa as well. My final score prediction, I'm going for, I think Arsenal will win 3-1. I mean, it's already been a great start for them in this game. But I have no clue, honestly, how this game will go down. Like I said, in the Premier League, you never freaking know. Honestly, if we can't beat Spurs, we don't deserve to win the league. That's bro, what Patrick just said is exactly how I feel. You guys know I'm usually not a cocky fan. I don't like to get too ahead of myself. I think I mean, now the word humble is overused, but like I don't want to get too ahead of myself in anything with Liverpool. But bro, if we can't beat Spurs, let's be real. Come on. I have to be confident that we're going to beat Spurs at Anfield without being too deluded or biased or anything like that. Ruth, up Liverpool. Let's go. That's the energy I'm talking about. Who are you rooting for, Barcelona or Madrid? Barcelona. I don't like Real Madrid. Finny in here. Sorry, I wasn't in the building last time. I was attending a funeral. Much love. I went to the parade last time, and I'm going this time. It was a memory that lasted a lifetime. My city has won. Oh, you don't understand how excited I am, Finny. I've never been to a Liverpool parade, and you know how much Liverpool means, you know, to me and to a lot of us. So I'm just so freaking hyped. Joseph, are you going? What happens if Arsenal win? Then we'll just have to win on Sunday against Spurs. Is what's going on. Leo, what's the best team you've ever watched except Liverpool? I mean, Barcelona. When I was a kid, the Pep Guardiola Barcelona team with Messi and everything, that's definitely the best team I've seen otherwise. Take care, Vampire. I'm going to therapy now. All the best, Vampire. Stay safe, everybody. And we lose to Spurs. Do Arsenal win? No, Kasim. Then we will have to win the next game after that. We just need one more win to win the Premier League. We need one more win out of our next 5. That's it. But it would be incredible to do it in the next one at Anfield in front of the fans. That's the dream. Dan, nice to see you in the building. What's good? What's good? I changed my name. Love it. Martin Goals, big up. I love it. If Arsenal lose, they'll have 66 points when we win the league. Maybe he'll stay. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. The life of Huey. If we lose on Sunday, then the next game where we can win the Premier League would be against Chelsea, I believe. Let me have a look at the schedule. But basically, if we lose on Sunday, nothing really changes except for the fact that we could win the league after that at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, May 4th. That's all that changes. That's it. That's literally it. Otherwise, everything stays the same. Noel, you'll never walk alone. Nice to see you in the building. Sonny, are you still in the building, by the way? What if Arsenal tie? Like I said, then we can tie against Spurs on Sunday, and I believe we win the league. Mathematically speaking. But obviously, bro, we're playing at home at Anfield. The atmosphere is going to be wild. You're telling me we can't beat Spurs at home? No, I'm not having any of that. Because we'll treat it like a final. I'm not having any of that. Leo, if we win the league on Sunday, will we lift the trophy on Sunday itself? No, Krishna. We'll lift the trophy. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm basically sure we'd lift the trophy the last match day, which is at home to Crystal Palace. And that's on May 25th. Thank you, Jack, for your kind message. Love you too. I might crash the stream in the parade because I only live an hour and 30-minute drive from LFC. From Liverpool. You gotta come, Willix Edits. Come crash the stream. Bring the good vibes. Bring the good vibes. Watching from South Africa in the building, Colin. Please, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Colin, and shout out to all the beautiful Reds from South Africa. We got Danny Boy who says, "What a season! What a season! Liverpool win the league and Man United finish bottom half. This is what dreams are made of." Absolutely. What time is the parade starting? We don't know exactly, Amira, but I believe the afternoon. From what I've heard, the last time the parade started after midday, so after 12 p.m. That's at least what I've planned, at least. Spurs fans will probably be happy to let us win it as well. Sophia, not just that, but remember, they have huge Europa League games. A huge Europa League semi-final. So I think Spurs might even rest some players on Sunday. No joke. I think they might even rest some players. So seriously. We got to look out for that too. Yo, Mason, nice to see you in the building, my brother, who says scenes when Trent will say he stays after the Spurs game. Oh my god, Mason, I would lose my brother. I would lose my mind if Trent ended up staying. I would truly lose my mind, bro. That would be incredible. Theo's in the building too. What's good? Leo, would you swap Lucho for Kvara? I think I would. As much as I love Lucho, I think Kvara's younger and he's just insane. But I love Lucho, and I don't want Lucho to leave this summer. I definitely don't. SARSMTV says, Leo, I'm new to the channel. Big fan, though. By the way, what does the in the building mean? You'll never walk alone. Sarism. That's the feeling. I want everybody feeling in the building. It basically means whoever's here in the chat or just wants to not be in the chat but be part of the energy, for it to be a safe space where we can come together, be kind to one another, and share historical moments like what tonight could be or Sunday, because Sunday will be live for the Crystal Palace game too, and it's about a lot of us, especially international Reds or international football fans who don't get to go to the match week in, week out, but want to share the emotions together, want to have a chat and just be in a good space, in a space where everybody feels welcome, no matter what language you speak, what your age is, what your background is, what your time zone is. We don't freaking care. We're just here for one another, and I think that's what makes the building feel special, you guys. And that's what we mean when we say in the building, and we just want everybody to feel welcome. Like Sebster, who's an OG, is in the building as well. Nice to see you. Patrick says, imagine being an Arsenal fan waiting on City to drop points, just for City just to drop 1 point for the last 2 years, and now 1 year and they don't need them to be dropped so many points. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I just can't believe, like, I don't know if any of you guys watched the City Villa game. I watched the end of that one, and it's just crazy that one Mateus Nunes, and it was the assist from Doku, when they scored that winner. Usually in past years, I have the PTSD where one City scored late winners. It's like such a pain to the body, but I just watched last night, and I was like, oh, City are going to finish in Champions League spot, whatever. Like, not caring too much. And that's just a special feeling, because in the past, I feel like it's just PTSD where we would all be so freaking stressed out, you know, but that's obviously not how it feels this time around. King Kenny, nice to see you in the building too. What's good? Victor says it's so stupid that we'll not lift the trophy on Sunday. But at the same time, I think it's special to keep it for the last match day, you know, so on May 25th. I think it's also special that way. LFC6 UCL says, are you going to be live for the Arsenal PSG game? Definitely, I'll be live for all the Champions League semifinals. All the Champions League semifinals. Eddie, I really appreciate your kind message. Thank you. Big up in the building. J-Man Straight says, I'm so sorry that but I've been in every stream since I can't watch the games. I got Bradley shirt and a beard that looks like his. Love it. J-Man Straight, Nice to see you in the building. Martin Gold says, Leo, do you remember me? I watched in 2018. Leo, do you remember me? I do remember you. But remind me your original username, Martin Goals. Remind me your original. Susan Grant says, winning the Premier League at Anfield is the best result. I think so. You guys saw I made a video on that. That's what I truly believe. Europa League 2. I'm too excited for the Europa League games too, honestly. Yo, for everyone who's new, hopefully you feel welcome. Yes, well excited. That's the energy. And that's it. Do we win the league if they draw? No, they have to lose. Arsenal have to lose for us to officially win the league. I'm from Pakistan. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Fizzy Plays. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Jason. Lennox, nice to see you. SARSM, I just said what in the building means. Did you not? Did it not come across? Or maybe it hasn't come to you yet. I wish I could go to the parade, but I'm going to the Philly? What's the Philly? Shout out to you, London Arsenal fan. We're going to be doing... I'm going to the dislike video. Why dislike, Sonny? Why dislike? Love to everyone who loves Liverpool. Big up, Susan. Sonny, why dislike? Leo, you go live at the parade. That's the plan. Yes, that's the plan. Sonny, why dislike? Daily Aura says, with this Premier League win, we may have just grown the fan base of the club. I hope so. I mean, the bigger this fan base gets, the more beautiful. SFC, it's because I'm traveling right now. I didn't expect us to go live tonight and share in the building, but it ended up being a potentially historical night. Did I cry? Not yet, but I definitely think I will. I definitely think I will the moment it all... Like, I feel like guys, let me know if you agree that you feel this way emotionally. But me personally, it hasn't really sunk in. For me, it hasn't really sunk in that we're going to be Premier League champions. And I think part of the reason is maybe part of the reason is just like the PTSD from previous years where I never want to take it for granted until it's officially mathematically done. And that might just be, like I said, that might just be like stress from the past or something. I don't know exactly, but all I know is emotionally I'm not quite there. You know, I'm not quite there. But I just know the moment we officially become champions, and let's say it's on Sunday the way a lot of us want it, bro, I'm definitely gonna cry, and it's gonna be one of the most emotional days because we're gonna do it in front of fans and everything else, and it's just gonna be unbelievable. It's gonna be unbelievable. Man, oh man. Let's see though. Crystal Palace have a corner right now. Let's see. Who do I want to go through? Arsenal or PSG? I'm gonna have to say PSG. But I just want a great game. Oh my god, what an equalizer for Crystal Palace. And it's Eze, bro. This guy's a bowler. We gotta sign him up. Eze has just equalized for Crystal Palace. And who was saying, Sonny, I think it was you. Some of you guys early in the building are like, oh, it's 1-0 for Arsenal, 2 to 3 minutes in. The game's already over. Bro, you don't know what the Premier League is like. In the Premier League, you never know what's going to happen. And Eze has just equalized for Crystal Palace from a corner. So there's not even going to be VAR. This goal is definitely going to count. So I'm going to change the scoreline right now. But guys, Crystal Palace are now 1 goal away from us becoming champions tonight. Bro, this is crazy. Patrick says no, Arsenal. I was about to curse Patrick, God. No, Arsenal was so obvious that was happening. Go close him down. You guys are all... Gillior says, oh my god, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. That's from The Office, bro. That's from The Office. Gillior, that's such... Tommy, it's often from OGs being in the building. It's obviously OGs. I think that was the calmest reaction I've ever heard from Leo. Well, Theo, because it's 1-1. If it'll be 2-1, that'll be very different. But this is just 1-1. This is just the 1-1 stage. Big up Delior though. Guys, do you think it could actually happen tonight? Now I feel like I'm feeling it more emotionally because they're only one goal away. Hussein says I'm gonna pray and then I'll be back. You'll never walk alone. If Trent ends up leaving, I was about to say exactly, bro. Oh my god, bro, I can't deal with the emotions if we become Premier League champions tonight. I want to delay to Sunday because I don't want you guys seeing me crying all over the place tonight. I'm excited to be here when Crystal Palace score. Theo, imagine they're only one goal away now. As things stand, we're on 79 points after 34 matches. Arsenal, after 34 matches, are on 67 points. There's such a big difference. It's crazy. Bro, we're that close. I can't deal with these emotions, bro. I can't deal with these emotions tonight if Arsenal lose at home. Bro. Oh god, Crystal Palace. Now I feel like I'm rooting for Arsenal exactly like you are. I don't want it to happen tonight, bro. I don't want it to happen tonight. I swear to you. Crystal Palace are here on the counter-attack. Oh, what a beautiful ball through. Eze on the left-hand side. To the middle. Oh my god. Crystal Palace with a big chance there. And Kivior with the block. Best case scenario is a draw. I agree. Best case scenario. I'm going to cry if we win today. Secret, me too. Secret, me too. I don't know if I can have us winning the Premier League tonight because I'm gonna lose it too much. Oh my god. Do you see that chance for Crystal Palace? Imagine the former Arsenal man denies them a chance of staying in the Premier League, and fittingly it's a striker too, Nketiah. Yeah, bro. So close. That's crazy. Bro. That is wild. This game has changed so much after Palace scored. Yeah, Jack. The emotions have changed since Palace scored. Now it looks like almost Palace are more likely to make it 2-1. I can't. I want it to happen tonight. Victor says, I want it to happen tonight. I don't think I want to. I can't deal with the emotions tonight. This was supposed to be a regular Wednesday. I was getting ready for the weekend. I was getting ready for the emotions this weekend, you guys. Helpful Viper says, you'll never walk alone. What a day. Yes, I'm coming home. Happy birthday to you, Eli. Shout out to you. Nah, tonight is the night, says Victor. No, it's not. It can't be tonight. Bro, it can't be tonight. I can't deal with those emotions. Bro, I can't do it. Claudia, nice to see you in the building. Real scored in 7 seconds. 7 shots from Palace. Bro, Theo, they could really do it tonight, and now I'm getting stressed. As you can see, the table live time is right here. We're on 79 points. Arsenal on 67. And they played an extra game as things stand. It's crazy, bro. If Jota doesn't start, Jota will probably... You know, I think the front three against... Leo, will you stream the El Clasico on Saturday? What time is it at? What time is it at? You gotta tell me. Sophia says, oh god, mate, I'm not ready. I take it back. I do care. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah, Sophia. That's exactly how I feel now. It didn't feel real. It wasn't real until this moment. We're 1 goal away from being champions at full time. Honestly, I'm saying let's go Arsenal at this stage. Guys, let me know if I'm the only one. Let me know right now. Would you rather Arsenal go out and win this in the end and we can become champions on Sunday, or would you rather Crystal Palace come away with a win and we just become champions tonight? Claudio, I'm not so sure I'm not so sure I can relate. I'm gonna crash the stream at the parade. You got it, Isaac. Leo, it actually makes me feel so much happier that I know there is a place that I can always come for updates and joy. Thanks, Leo. Tommy, thank you for the support. Who scored for Palace? Eze. Eze scored for Palace. Tommy, you're always freaking welcome in the building, and you see how the vibes are. You see the vibes in the building here. Damn, it's weird. It seems like there's a little lag every time there's a super chat. But big up SWFC. Thank you for the kind super chat who says, Leo, sorry I'm late. I was doing my live stream. Hope Crystal Palace win so Liverpool can win the Premier League. You want Crystal Palace to win tonight? And what stream were you doing, by the way? I was doing my live stream. What kind of live stream were you doing? Critical Edit says the time for me is 11 p.m. I don't know what time it is. Where I am, it's 11... No, it's 9:30. So in the UK, it's 8:30 right now. In the UK. Still uploading. Still uploading the different system. Bro. I don't know. I personally don't want... Guys, let me know in the building. Would you rather it happens tonight that we win the league or on Sunday? I'm really saying Sunday. Because I can't deal with these emotions right now. I need a bit of time. Delior says, winning the league with 81 points, so unfair to Klopp. How many times in the past would we have won the league under Klopp? I know, right, Delior? The thing is, he's so class, Jurgen Klopp, that I don't think he's fuming. Delior, knowing how special Jurgen Klopp is, I think he's just happy for Liverpool fans. I think he's happy for Arne Slot, and he's not making it about himself at all. That's just who he is as a human being, I think, genuinely. Clayton, it's just because I'm traveling right now. On Sunday, I'll be back in the OG setup. Johnny, nice to see you in the building, who says, hey, Leo, what a dilemma. We are actually in a position of hoping Arsenal win in a title race just so we can win it ourselves at home. Imagine being us. That is so perfectly put, Johnny. That's it. Like, genuinely, that's exactly how I feel. I don't want Arsenal to lose right now. I can't have Arsenal losing right now. Liverpool lover says, I don't mind, I'm just ready to celebrate. Pff, bro, nah, I can't sleep tonight. If it happens tonight, I need to sleep tonight. I was getting all that ready for Sunday. That was all supposed to be kept for Sunday, bro. Much love from Norway. Shout out to Norway in the building. I do respect Pep Guardiola a lot, though. He always shows respect to Liverpool, which some managers don't. If Arsenal draw, then like I said, a draw on Sunday should be enough to see us win the league. A draw on Sunday. Oh, to be at Anfield on Sunday, the scenes. Yeah, Johnny, I got so many messages of people saying, Leo, can you help me get a ticket on Sunday? I'm like, bro, I cannot get a ticket myself, so good luck. Patrick says, my friend Ryan is so lucky he got a pick with Klopp last summer in Mallorca. Oh my god, are you kidding? Yeah, I think he often goes to Mallorca. Sophia says, have you seen about Darwin? The 5 million if he starts again? I did see that, Sophia. And honestly, it doesn't surprise me if it's actually true. And it makes me think Darwin might not start for us again this season. Seriously, because 5 million when he's set to leave anyway in the summer, to me it seems like probably he won't start again. Seriously. Clayton says, after a bad day I had today, this has calmed me down. You know this is... Leo, please tell me you have a graphic ready just in case it happens tonight. Daily Aura, you know I've been in the Instagram game forever. Let me show you. And shout out to Matija, because it's Matija that knows all this. Thank you, bro. By the way, Deliora, I want you spamming the new emoji. We added that emoji today. We added that emoji. But since you guys are all OGs in the building, and I appreciate your guys' support so freaking much, have a look at the beautiful freaking graphic. And shout out to my boy Matija. He's the one that does all the behind the scenes graphics for Liverpool goals. But this is basically what it's going to look like. And since you guys are all OGs in the building, you get a preview look at what will go live on Liverpool goals. And it could happen tonight. Have a look at that. 20 times. Too beautiful. That is too beautiful. Oh god, just thinking about that is... I can't deal with the emotions. I can't deal with the emotions, you guys. Leo, I'm going to the Spurs game. No way. Clayton, try the new emoji. There's an emoji, a champions emoji that we just added today. Hannah says, I'm back. Love the vids. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, Hannah. Nice to see you in the building. Leo, generally, if Palace win, what will you do? I don't know. Omar's Gaming. I'm not ready for the emotions is all I'm going to say. Yeah, bro, it's a beautiful... And you guys don't see the specifics. And this is why my boy Matija is the GOAT. Like, There's so many details in a graphic like this that is just absolutely incredible. Look how beautiful that is. It could go out. It could go live tonight. I can't believe it. We're the best team in English history without a shadow of a doubt. Guys, when we win the Premier League this season, we're going to equal United's 20 league titles, which obviously they can't argue with us on that one anymore. And we obviously have 6 European Cups. Oh my god, bro. I can't. Dream scenario is Darwin and Chiesa score to win us the league on Sunday. Pff, imagine the scenes. Imagine the scenes. Abzinho, I totally agree. That's how I feel too. Neil says, I'm so nervous about tonight. Mixed emotions. I want it for Sunday though. Same, Neil. Same. Tubby says, I got my LFC away kit yesterday with Mo Salah on the back. Oh, love that. Goal for AC Milan. Yeah, I wanted to check. What time is the El Clasico on Saturday? I gotta check. The final kicks off at 10 p.m. Wait, guys. Guys, let me know in the building if you guys would tune in. It would be a late stream, but I honestly want to watch it because El Clasicos have been so entertaining this season. It's at 9 p.m. UK time though. Guys, let me know if you would join the watch along this Saturday night at 9 p.m. UK time. Barcelona, Real Madrid, the cup final. The Copa del Rey, I believe, right? Copa del Rey? Yeah, Copa del Rey final. Because if you guys would tune in, I would go live. Because it is later than any stream I've ever done. But obviously, I would be so curious to see how that game goes down with you guys, especially in the building, so that we could be together. Delior says, it's funny how we've won 2 Premier Leagues and already matched Man United's league titles shows that Liverpool were dominating from ages ago. Absolutely, Dilly. Absolutely. The history of this club. Invisible Duo says, yo, Leo, Invisible Duo in the building. I hope Arsenal win because I'm going to the match on Sunday against Spurs and it'll be crazy if we win the league there. Completely agree, bro. Completely agree. Yes? You guys would be there? If you guys would be there, I would 100%. Okay, we're going to do it. I've seen enough of you guys saying that you would. Maybe for an hour, but not for so long. Okay, guys. Then I will go live. I promise I'll go live on Saturday night. We'll get the thumbnail ready and everything like that. Because I would want to stay up for that game anyways. Because it's the El Clasico. And like I said, the other El Clasico I've seen this season has been unbelievable. The other El Clasico. Ooh, Thomas Partey. We got to be careful here. We got to be careful. But yeah, I would want to watch it anyway. So even if it's a late night stream. Oh, Arsenal in the box. Arsenal score. 2-1. And I believe it's Trossard, who's been in fantastic form, guys. Trossard makes it 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal. And he goes for this celebration. 2-1 Arsenal, guys. It looks like we're gonna keep the league for Sunday. 2-1 Arsenal. Although you never know, like I said in the Premier League, this does not mean that this game is over by any means. We know how the Premier League works. 2-1 Trossard. It's definitely, I want a dominant win on Sunday, absolutely. 2-1. Look at this. Bro, Trossard really reminds me of Jota because I feel like he's hot and cold, but that goal, guys, let me know, does Trossard not remind you of Jota? I feel like that's such a Jota type, like fox in the box, quick feet, but clinical when he's on it. And Trossard right now is in good form, so he is clinical. Do you guys agree that Trossard kind of feels like a Jota type player for Arsenal? I don't know. For me, he always gives me Diogo Jota vibes. Always does. Sunday over. Wednesday, who says no? Better to win it at home. I completely agree. Completely. What's your thoughts on Connor Bradley next season, Jack? I hope he gets to just compete for that spot. Completely compete for that spot, you know? Good, we can win at Anfield, says the Burnley stand. I'll be in the El Clasico stream. Let's go, Cooper. Patrick says, yes, I have Trossard in my Fantasy Premier League. By the way, I think I prefer later streams, so that suits me. I know it's harder for you though due to the fact that it's later. Yeah, but Patrick, if you guys saying that you're gonna be in the building for the El Clasico, we're gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it because, like I said, I would wanna watch that game anyways. Even though I am working on Saturday as well, but at a bakery, but I'll be done by then, since the stream is at 10. It'll be at 10 my time, 9 p.m. UK time. Harvey, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Why do I feel like Trossard is more like Lucho? When he performs, he's insane. You think so? Guys, do you think Trossard is more like Lucho or Jota? I really think Jota, personally. Imagine we're going to have a pitch invasion at Anfield. I don't think the fans usually do pitch invasions. Do you guys think there's going to be a pitch invasion on Sunday? I don't think so. Is there? I don't think there will be. When is the trophy lift? Will it be on Sunday? No, Ellis. Usually it's for the last match of the season, so it should be Crystal Palace at home. But let me know if I'm wrong. That's just what I know, at least. Are you going to any of the remaining games? No, Hims, because the resale prices are so crazy. I'm going to be right around Anfield, probably at a pub for the Palace game the Sunday, so May 25th. But I couldn't get a ticket to the game because the prices are so crazy. But I am going to be in Liverpool, and you best believe I'm going to be just around the pubs and everything else, you know. For the vibes. For the vibes, baby. I'll probably come. Yes, Tommy. It'll be late, though, on Saturday. Like I said, 9 p.m. UK time. City fans did pitch invasions. I know, but I don't think Liverpool fans do pitch invasions. Vic says there will be a pitch invasion. Yeah, but you're a City fan. Shout out to you, Khalid, in the building. How many? There's only 2 minutes of additional time, by the way, for halftime. Leverkusen fans did a pitch invasion. Yeah, guys, for those of you that go to Anfield more often than others, let us know, do you think there's going to be a pitch invasion on Sunday? From what I've heard, there probably won't be. But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. What do you guys think? Critical Edit says we haven't won the league in 30 plus years in front of a full Anfield crowd. Of course I expect a pitch invasion. Imagine. Imagine, bro. Imagine the scenes. It would be crazy. Is our game on... Abzinho says, I just checked. We'll lift the trophy against Crystal Palace. Yeah. Arsenal's another dangerous chance. Leo, love from Romania. You'll never walk alone. Sorry for being late. Oh, you know my dream is to go to Romania. I heard the food in Romania is unbelievable. I heard it's unbelievable. Andrew says, I want both Premier League trophies on the tour bus. Didn't get to present the last one. You'll never walk alone. Completely agree. Completely agree. It would be special if we had both. But then Klopp has to be on the bus. If that's the case, Klopp has to be on the bus. Seriously. Insaf says, Leo, I'm going to the mat. My father just surprised me. Insaf, there's no way. My Instagram is Leo's Goals, the same name. But there's no way, Insaf. There's no way what you're saying is the reality here, Insaf. No chance of a pitch invasion. We're Scouse, not English, says DFF. Yeah, but Leverkusen did it. Big up to Man United fan 76 who says, hi Leo. Just wanted to say that you fully deserve the league and hopefully there will be a title race between Liverpool and United one day. I would love that a lot. Congratulations on the title. Man United fan 76, fair play to you. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. I'm going to the bus parade. Oh, Fishy won, me too. Yes, guys, I will send the bingo link. I see that you guys want to play, and I understand. I want to play too. But let me send the link. Hold on. Just a moment. Big Up Balokan says, hello, I just came in. How are we doing? We're doing well. We're doing very well. Insap, that's so cheap. Are you kidding? That's so cheap. I've heard resale prices are way more expensive than that. No, Commode, it's just because I think I'm in a hotel right now, and I think the person next to me, I just heard a knock. So that means because it's 10 p.m. right now where I am, I have to bring the noise down a little bit. Because you have to respect others that are probably going to sleep right now. You know what I mean? That's why I brought the voice levels a little down, but I'm going to bring the mic noise a bit up. I don't play bingo. I retired. Fishy one. That's how I feel, honestly, at this stage. Let me get the timer ready for the second half. But yeah, we got a noise complaint from a hotel room. That's a first. I've gotten plenty of noise complaints from other places, apartments, but not in a hotel room. Milan, nice to see you in the building. Was good. It was Martin Roberts. Yes, Martin Roberts. Where are you based, by the way? LFC God's in the building too. LFC YSR, I'm so happy for you going to the game on Sunday. That's going to be unreal. You deserve it. Sunday is so important. Hussein, I want a big performance from us too on Sunday. Big performance. Kudoji says, imagine Darwin with a last minute winner on Sunday. Oh my God. Paula, I'm doing well, but feeling extra emotional because this could be the week where we become Premier League champions. It should be the week we become Premier League champions. So extra emotions. Joseph, because I got a noise complaint, so I got to be a bit more careful. And I'm staying in a hotel right now, so that's why I can't be too loud. Otherwise, I could genuinely get kicked out of where I'm supposed to sleep tonight. Leo has to be quiet everywhere he goes. Leo has to stay quiet everywhere he goes. Bro, I have problems everywhere I go except in the OG background. In there, I think on the floor where we are, where we are for those streams, there's no one living on that floor, and that's why I've never had any problems in the OG background. Leo, I need this bingo to take the stress away. Okay, let me get that bingo game started. Hold on. Let me get the bingo game started. 51 of you guys. Good luck, guys. 10-minute countdown from here on in. How do you get the stickers? By becoming a member. Joseph, I know. I have bad reputations everywhere I go, Joseph. Everywhere. It's bad, bro. I think Jurgen Klopp will attend the Liverpool game on Sunday. Oh my God, imagine. Imagine he's there. Never write Spurs off. They're so sloppy. No, and they're unpredictable. That's the thing too. But no, if we don't have confidence that we can beat Spurs at Anfield, I'm sorry, bro. Come on. We have to be confident. Yeah, Hussein, I am right now. What do you think the score will be? I said 3-1. And I probably think that's what's going to happen. 3-1 for Arsenal. If we win next game, will we get the trophy Liverpool plays? We'll officially be crowned Premier League champions, but we won't lift the trophy until the last match day against Crystal Palace, May 25th. If Arsenal draw, do we win the league? No. That LFC baller, if Arsenal draw, then we would just need to draw against Spurs on Sunday to become Premier League champions. Joseph, by making too much, you get noise complaints by making too much noise. That's how it happens. So, because it's not a house, you know, it's different when you live in a house, but this is not a house, so people can hear, usually in walls next door. You know what I mean? So that's where I have to be extremely careful because I don't have another place to sleep tonight. Yo, Jack. Look, it's so weird how it does that here. Every time there's a super chat, it just like lags for a little bit. But big up Ashton. Thank you for the super chat. It says, "Hi mate, I love you, loved you. Voice may be weird. Big up, love you too. But what do you mean loved you? Voice may be weird. Do you mean because I'm speaking in a quieter sense right now? Like I said, I have to right now. I have to. Do you think we should start Connor or Trent? I think it all depends. If Trent isn't committing to the football club, then I agree with what Jamie Carragher said. I would start Connor Bradley for the rest of the games. But if he's still leaning towards staying at Liverpool, then I would start Trent. So only Slot will know that because he's having those talks behind the scenes with the players. Joseph says, no, but I mean, like, did you get the noise complaint on the stream or before? On the stream, Joseph. On the stream, like 10 minutes ago. What happens if Arsenal win, Liverpool lose? Then fishy. We wouldn't win the league this week. We could win it the following week, which is away at Chelsea. So all we need is one win from our last 5 league games. I know that's crazy, but that's just mathematically speaking. So if we don't beat Spurs on Sunday, then it would just get delayed basically by 1 week. Book tickets for the next hotel. Already? Oh God. Ruben, nice to see you, who says, Leo, do you think Salah will win Ballon d'Or if Inter wins the Champions League? Yes. But Salah has to keep scoring. Salah has to keep delivering. You know, assists, goals, all that good stuff. Shout out Katab. No, Arthur. Palace have had shots, for sure. The Vicar, what's good? Big up Ashton, thank you again for the super chat who says, pretty weird. Do you think Trent is a snake? I think it's too intense to use that type of, but again, everybody is entitled to their opinion. My personal opinion, I told you guys how I felt about Trent in the past. My personal opinion is if he decides to move on, then I can't say I'm going to wish him good luck, just because to me, Real Madrid, I know some of you guys don't think it, but to me, Real Madrid is a rival. Why? Because every season when we're in the Champions League, I believe we can go all the way. And who's the most difficult team to beat in Europe? Every season, it's Real Madrid. You know, every season, there's a reason they've won it a record 15 times. So for him to go to a team that directly is competing in Liverpool in that way, I can't wish him good luck. I'll say that. But I can still thank him for everything he's delivered over the years. We wouldn't have won all the trophies that we've won without him. And I'm never going to stop calling him world class. I think he's elite. I think he's the best right back in the world. I think he's one of a kind. I think there's no chance we're ever going to replace a player like that. But are we going to be okay after he leaves? Absolutely, we're going to be okay. And it's Roy Keane that said it. I love that bit from Roy Keane that was on Sky Sports this weekend, where he said something like, look what happened after our greatest player ever, Stevie G, from the Premier League era left. We went on to win the whole lot. And it's just the definition that no player is ever bigger than the club. And therefore, if he leaves, I'm just going to be like, ciao. You don't want to be part of this football club? Too bad. This football club is way bigger and more important than you, you know? And so that's how I feel about Trent, you know? But what I will say is some people are like, oh, you should show respect and wish him good luck and all that. Sure, I'll wish him good luck in his personal life, but in terms of wishing him luck on the pitch for a team like Real Madrid, no, I'm sorry. I love Liverpool too much, and I want Liverpool to win the Champions League every single season. And like I said, who's the biggest rival with Liverpool in Europe? Real Madrid, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, Patrick, I got a noise complaint. I'm in a hotel right now. As you can see, it's a different background, so I got to be a bit careful. But that's so true, Clayton. And Kara agree with it too, and I couldn't agree more. Abzinho says, no, Leo, all that rubbish about wanting to be our captain. When he performed bad, we backed up. Now the money comes and he's gone. Abzinho, I don't think it's about money. Maybe that makes it even worse. But I think it's about wanting a new challenge. And when Real Madrid does come knocking, they are the biggest football club in the world. Gotta be honest about that, you know. But like I said, it definitely would dent. It definitely would dent his legacy as well, no doubt about it. In and out, Claudio, my dream in and out transfer window, realistically, I'll just talk about striker position. We sell Darwin and we bring in Julian Alvarez. Oh my God, the upgrade. Bro, if we brought in Julian Alvarez, we're winning the whole lot. I swear. And he fits us. He fits us in a mentality-wise, and he suits us the way we play as well, the Liverpool mentality. Big up Jack Mustard, thank you for the super chat. Leo, do you reckon Salah will break the assist record or just equal it? I hope he breaks it. He's in such a good position to break it. He's got to break it. I love Trent. And that's why it feels so emotional when we talk about Trent, because I think many of us love him. Like, who did I get on the back of my home shirt this season? Trent. Because I love him to bits. Do you think Trent stays? Sammy, I think there's a small part of me that believes he's going to change his mind last minute. I do believe it's possible. Really, I do. Arlo says you're definitely getting kicked out of the hotel if Nketiah scores in the last second for Crystal Palace to win it. I'm definitely getting kicked out. Oh God. This is bad. Hannah, by clicking the join button, there should be a join button, unless you're on your phone. Innocent says, hey Leo, I'm back. I'm actually happy Arsenal are winning. Gives us a chance to win the league at home versus Spurs. Completely agree. Joseph says, I think it'll end 3-2 to Arsenal. I'm happy with that, Joseph, honestly. I'm very happy with that. Do you think Spurs will rest their players for the Europa League? I think there's a good chance they rest some of their players, Clayton. Absolutely, because that game is way more important for them. The Europa League semi-final. Will Jurgen Klopp be in behind the scenes on Liverpool YouTube? I think so, wrote Knox. I think so. Abzinho says, I don't get where Trent's coming from. We backed him when he came through the academy. No matter how bad or good, we always backed him. Now he's big because of us, and he's leaving a promising future for what? I don't get it either, Abzinho. I don't get it either. But I think it's sometimes when you don't have the right people around you. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not going to be too fussed if it ends up happening, because like I said, no one's bigger than the football club. No one. And there's no point in, I think, having too extreme emotions, because we're going to be just fine without him. That's for sure. And with him, it will obviously be even better. But the beautiful news is we'll be just fine without him. And our future is looking very, very bright. Patrick says, did someone knock on your door or something, or did you just get... No, so Patrick, I got knocks like that, like to bring the noise down. Yeah. I just got knocks like that, Patrick, to just bring the noise down, basically. Big up, Jack. Thank you for the super chat again. Do you think we can afford to re-sign Trent? Definitely we can afford to re-sign Trent. To sign a right back, a full back, or to sign a creative player that gives us the output that Trent gives us would cost way more than just re-signing him. Definitely. It definitely. Yeah, I like when Joaquin said that on Sky Sports. I agree with him. Loved Joaquin. Always says how it is. Joaquin is one of my favorite pundits. I don't even care if he's a Man United legend. I just love him as a pundit. Like you said, he always says it how it is. And those were straight facts when he said no one's bigger than the football club. Daily Or says, can a club have more than one godfather? If so, make a statue of Klopp and Shankly together engraved. The godfathers completely. Delio, our club can have a godfather for every era, or you could say every century. We can say that Bill Shankly was our godfather in the 20th century, and Jurgen Klopp is our godfather in the 21st century. I think we can put it that way and absolutely have both of them with their statues, because whatever success comes, well, the success we see is coming this season, but in future seasons, Klopp is going to be the godfather of all of that. He brought back everything, and he's that selfless character that Bill Shankly was, where it was never about him, it was about the football club first and foremost, and Klopp gets it all. He gets it all. Maria says Liverpool over on the weekend. I think this is the result we would have wanted. Honestly, I didn't want Crystal Palace winning here. I really didn't. And why? Because we have a chance to freaking win it. We have a chance to freaking win it at Anfield, and that's the most special thing in the world. That's what I think most of us want. Right? Let me get the timer back up, by the way, because the second half is kicked off. All right, we should be all good. The cop. Why does it do that every time? I don't understand. But we're back. Insaf, the Liverpool game is on Sunday though, not Saturday. Big up the Cop Chronicle says, would you rather Desiree Doué or Cherki to Liverpool? Also loving the content. Thank you, the Cop. I mean, if it's not about price, then Desiree Doué without a shadow of a doubt, but he would cost 4 times the price of Cherki. So if we're being smart, Cherki makes more sense. Jack says, guys, Leo should be in 4-4-2 tunes. Oh, legends. One day. Could happen one day. You never know. I'm back from my dinner. What happened? Arsenal went back into the lead, which means we'll likely win it on Sunday. Where's the parade for the title, by the way? It's going to be just in the Liverpool city centre, all over the city, just passing through the city, I believe. But those of you that have been to the parades in past years, you would know better than me. So I'm not going to speak too much. Big up, Mina. Big up. Same, Blaze. You saw I made a video that's what I would rather 100%. 100,000%. I would rather that. I just can't believe the El Clasico is kicking off that late. How is it possible? Yeah, and by the way, the Spurs game that we were talking about, it's at 4:30 p.m. UK time on Sunday, by the way, as a heads up. That's UK time. Yeah. I couldn't get flights for the parade. Oh, LFC lover, I'm sorry. Where are you based? I booked it like 2 weeks ago, which already was probably too late, but it was flights to Manchester. And even hotels in Liverpool were too expensive, like I said before. Yeah. Yeah. When do you think Salah will score next? This Sunday against Spurs is when Salah will score next. Want to know if you're going, though? You need to be there, Maria. I'm not going to be able to go. I'm not going to be able to go on Sunday because, like, tickets for the game are way too expensive. The flights are crazy. Everything is crazy. But Maria, I'm going to the parade, which already for me is like a dream come true because I've never been to a Liverpool parade before, and that I did book already, and I'm going to be staying in Manchester, because also even hotels in Liverpool are too expensive. But yeah, already to go to the parade is going to be a dream come true, and it's going to be, the emotions are going to be crazy. Going to be crazy. Were you sad that Arsenal scored within 3 minutes? No, I would rather Arsenal don't lose today because I want us to win the title on Sunday. So no, definitely not sad. Thank you, Frank. Leo, if Cristiano Ronaldo number 7 is CR7, what would your name be? I don't know if I can have something like that. L64, because 64 is my lucky number. Is Shank going to the... We'll see, Fishy One. Lots of news to come between then. We don't need to think about that just yet. Can you do a hotel tour? There's not much to do. Look, there's just a bed there. It's just a very simple room. It's a very simple room. There's just a bed there, and then there's curtains there. Nothing crazy. But like I said, I can't be too loud because I got a noise complaint from the person sleeping next door in the hotel, so it's bad. This is just while I'm traveling. Maria says, I can imagine. Thought you'd be able to go. I'll try to go to the parade too. We can have a chat about it, especially if I go in Joe's car. Imagine. But yeah, that's more doable because obviously you don't need tickets for that. And often getting tickets for the games is the hardest thing, so yeah. The parade is already going to be so unbelievable. It would be LG 11 for Salah. Leo, who would you rather Liverpool sign in the summer, Isaac or Alvarez? I'm 50-50. If either of them signed, I would cry of joy. So I would die either way. Jack and Nila says, I wish I could go, but I'm in America and planes and hotels are so expensive. I know the feeling. I used to live in New York City and I used to only be able to go to Liverpool every few years before I moved back to Europe. Goofball says, Leo, if you could go anywhere in Canada, where would you go? I think Vancouver, because I've been to Montreal a few times and I'm in love with Montreal, but I love food, and I've heard in Vancouver there's very good food. So I think next on my bucket list, if I were to go to Canada, would be Vancouver. Because I've never been. You know what I mean? Who's saying I'm in Lille in France? LJ, if Crystal Palace score 2 goals, I'm definitely going to need to get a new hotel room. Oh, God. Oh, God. Arsenal did score. Trossard made it 2-1. Yep. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Soggy, you absolute legend. Where are you based? Vancouver is good, but Calgary is also pretty good. Oh, what? So what are you based in Calgary? Dario says, buy a season ticket. It's 904 euros. You can go to every Liverpool game for a season. No, Dario, there's over a 100-year wait for the season tickets. Trust me. Otherwise, I would get a season ticket. But there's over a 100-year wait. Because I've spoken to Reds in Liverpool who are on that list. And they've been waiting for 30 plus years. That's how crazy it is. How difficult it is to get a ticket to Anfield. It's wild. Daily Aura, because I'm visiting friends here, basically in Lille. And right now I don't have a place in Lille, so that's why I had to be in the hotel. And I'm just here for 2 days, basically, and then I'll be back in the OG background this weekend. Parade is at 3. I go college at 3. Oh God, Coach Will, you're gonna have to skip college. You're gonna have to skip college. I don't think we know the official time just yet. Which is your favorite player in the whole Prem? I can't pick a Liverpool player, bro. Or are you saying outside of Liverpool? Yo, Leo Swindlehurst, nice to see you in the building. What's good? What's good? Oh God, I'm about to get in big trouble. It's Frosty. Are you including the Liverpool or no? You gotta tell me. Northwest says the Liverpool parades are crazy. Even when we only won the cup, it was mad. Footballs being kicked everywhere, red smoke filling the air, and people climbing lampposts. It was insane. Oh my god, you're getting me too hyped. I'm too excited. It's Frosty. Outside of Liverpool, my two favorites are Kevin De Bruyne and Heung-min Son. They're the two players who I just wish played for Liverpool, and that's what I mean. Their mentality and their ability, just and their personality. Those two are my favorites, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Maps, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Do you have a favorite Man United player? If so, who? My favorite Liverpool player is Robbo or Harvey. Favorite Man United player? I think Kobe Mainu, bro. I don't care if he scored against Liverpool, if he's caused us pain, and I know obviously he's a Man United player. I just think that kid is a joy to watch. He's a joy to watch. He's so talented, and you can't hate him. It's like a Bukayo Saka for Arsenal. They're just players that almost play like they're still kids at a playground, and you watch them with that joy, and if you're a football fan, you just have to have love for it. You know what I mean? Love for it. And Kobe Mainu is one of those players I just wish he played for Liverpool. I wish he came through our academy because he's special. He's special. Special. Delior says Leo's favorite players for Liverpool: Stevie outside of the Liverpool era. In the modern era, De Bruyne all outside of Liverpool. Heung-min Son, Thierry. Exactly. What about you, Delior? What would you say outside of Liverpool? Your favorites? Leo, do you think Konate will sign a new deal? I think so, Silent Gamer. My prediction is we sign Dean Huijsen this summer because clearly we want him. All the most reliable journalists are saying we really want him. I think, Amad Diallo to his class. But yeah, I think we sign Dean Huijsen as a long-term replacement for Virgil, who's just here for 2 more years. You know what I mean? And then we keep Ibu Konate for the right center back because he's that good. We can't let go of a player of his ability. So I think we will give him what he deserves payment-wise. Wage, probably hopefully between 150,000, 160,000 a week. Keep Ibu and have Dean Huijsen too for the future once Virgil leaves, because he's going to have to leave at some point. He is human. And after the 2 years, I think we will have to have someone to replace him. And I think Dean Huijsen will be that guy, Would you want Karim Adeyemi? There's players I want more than Adeyemi. I gotta be real. Do you think Trent will stay? Ralph, there's a small part of me that thinks Trent will stay. Yes. Thank you, Anita. Thank you for bringing the good vibes in the building too. Would you want Xavi Simons in our team? Yes. But the problem is I think he will cost a lot. And I'd rather spend big on a striker. The league parade is on a bank holiday, so you won't be at work or in school. Monday, May 26th, exactly. It's a bank holiday in the UK. Favorite Scottish player of all time? There's too many. There's way too many. But I think obviously I have so much love for Robbo, but probably in terms of what I know he means to the football club, I have to say Kenny Dalglish, King Kenny. But otherwise, from the era that I got to watch, I have so much love for Robertson. He's one of our greatest legends, our greatest signings in the Premier League era. But all time, I can't be a Liverpool fan and not say King Kenny Dalglish. Can't say it. What do you think Liverpool will do with Kwanzaa? I think it all depends on the bid. I think Liverpool want to keep Kwanzaa from everything that I'm seeing, but it all depends on the bid. If Newcastle come in with a big bid, let's say 45, 50 million pounds, because they want him to be a starting center back, then I think we'd consider it, because he's not going to be a starting center back for us next season. He's good, but he's not quite at that level yet. Let's be real. You know. Thank you, Ben Makes Edits. What's your favorite icon? What do you mean, just like a legend? Stevie G, if you count him as an icon. Are you also a Dortmund fan? Mervin, I have a soft spot for Dortmund, but I can't say I'm a fan since I don't watch most games. The only team I can truly say I'm a fan, because I watch obviously every game, is Liverpool. You know, other teams I have a soft spot for, I can't quite say that, because I told you guys, like, outside of Liverpool, I don't watch that much football, just because I have a lot of other things that I love in life, you know? And then it would just be dedicating my whole life to football, because I also play football so often. So then I would just like choke with just too much football in life. I'm curious to see, by the way, when I ask you guys what result you want most, let me look at the updated score for that. I see over 3,000 of you voted. Let's have a look. 42% of you guys say you want an Arsenal win. So you want us to win the league on Sunday. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. So you feel the same way. How much do you think Newcastle will want for Isaac? I think probably 150 million pounds. That's why I don't see it happening. That's definitely why I don't see it happening. Man United fan 76 says, dream on, mate. Kobe is a Man United through and through. Love the content. I'm going to go now. Might be on Saturday stream. If not, then probs this Spurs game. Big up, bro. See you on Saturday, hopefully. For the El Clasico. LJ Football says, my name is also Leo, and I'm a big fan. Love your vids. Big up, LJ or Leo. Thank you. 2 Leos in the chat. Ryan, if this game ends in a draw, then a draw would be enough to see us win the league on Sunday. That's how it would go down. But obviously we want to win at Anfield. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you going to? No, I'm not. But it means that we'll be live in the building together on Sunday, which is incredible. Right, he says, do you think we should drop Darwin? Well, that's long gone. He's been dropped for a long while now. It's nothing new. Have you seen Hugo Ekitike? Bro, I haven't watched him enough. I think it could be a great signing. Yeah, except how much they seem to be asking. Apparently they're asking somewhere between 80 million to 100 million because of how many clubs are interested. Bro, that would be overpaying it. I think we should never be paying more than City paid for Marmoush, which I think is, they paid something like 64 million, I think, for Marmoush. Bro, we should not be paying more for Ekitike from it's from the same club, by the way, than City paid for Marmoush. No chance, bro, no chance. So I don't want to see us overpaying for him either. I'd rather just go all out on a Julian Alvarez and risk it with a major price tag, but know that you're guaranteed success because he's permanently proven already and he's just elite. I would rather go all out like that. Lisa, it's not that I think Liverpool get a new striker. I know Liverpool get a new striker. I don't know who, but trust me, Darwin will leave. Darwin will leave. There's lots of clubs interested, and if Darwin leaves, then we're going to sign a new striker. So that's definitely happening this summer. Definitely. Big up. Ooh, Ala Madrid. Are Real Madrid winning? What game are Madrid playing right now? I wasn't following. Let me check. They're playing away at Getafe in La Liga. 1-0, and I see Arda Güler score the goal. Arda Güler with a goal as well. That's a big game to stay in the La Liga title race, by the way. Big up Jeff Bloomberg has been a channel legend member for 15 months. I want W's in the building for Jeff, who says, I'm going to the Liverpool Spurs game on Sunday. If we win the league, right? Oh my God, Jeff, I'm so hyped for you. Yes, the scenes are going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable on Sunday, because as things stand, a win against Spurs would mean we win the league live time at Anfield, which is, I think, what most of us wanted. I think that's what most of us wanted. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Arda Güler finally getting game time. Absolutely. He's a baller. I don't know how he didn't get more game time. He's incredible. Map says, Leo, do you think Dean Huijsen will want first team football if we were to sign him, or would sub on the current center backs for him? Maps, I think with the amount of football that happens nowadays, I think you could be a manager and say, listen, you're good enough. We're going to give you lots of opportunities. Yes, he might not start week in, week out if Konate stays, but with the amount of competitions, with the new Champions League format and everything, Dean Huijsen is going to get so much playing time. Trust me. So I think nowadays it's less of a thing, because you just need to make so much rotation. And with Virgil getting older, we can't keep being so reliant on him. So if he can be that left center back that fills in for Virgil and then eventually replaces him long term when he leaves, that's ideal. You know what I mean? We need to find a player like that. Silent Gamer says, I want us to win it now. I'm not ready for those emotions. If they draw, we just need a draw against Spurs. Yeah. I'm going to the parade. Hope to see you there. Yes. Leo says, you've inspired me to create my own channel. That's beautiful. Big up to you. I wish you all the best with your channel. Creator X says, hey Leo, my name is also Leo. I love your channel since I'm also a Liverpool fan. Let's go. Where are you based? Leo. Does Slot need to learn about rotation in the squad? Clayton, I think it's because it's still his first season. It's not his players. I think next season, once he brings in players that he wanted, I think then we're going to see more rotation. The thing is, most of these these players aren't his players, so probably the ones he doesn't fully trust, he doesn't trust at all. You know what I mean? And that's what worries me. Oh my God, what a chance for Crystal Palace. Oh my God, what a chance from Crystal Palace from the corner. I thought that was the equalizer. Thank you, Caleb, for your kind message. Big up. Did you see that Costas is now on TikTok? No, I didn't see. Is he really? Are you sure it's his official account? Bro, what a chance for Palace. How did Crystal Palace not score there? Oh my Lord. How did they not score there? Tubby, you should wear the home one with Verge, because on Sunday we're going to be wearing our home shirt to try and win the league at Anfield. So home shirt. You AH says, love your channel, enjoy the parade. You'll never walk alone from Ireland. Big up. Is there still tickets for the parade? No, Chocolate, you don't need tickets for the parade. You don't need tickets. Leo Gamer, bro, how many Leos are in the building right now? That's crazy. Do you want Arsenal or Palace to win this? Billy, I want a draw. I just don't want Arsenal to lose, because I want us to keep the title for Sunday when we're playing at home. That's what I want it for. So this result right now, I'm happy with it. I gotta be real. Offsides for Crystal Palace. Who's gonna win this match based on it so far? Iman, I wouldn't be surprised if it ended in a draw. But my original prediction was a 3-1 win for Arsenal, which looks like it could really happen. You know? Yes, 4-star. Big up. Thank you for the support. Let's go. Dublin Plain says, hi, I'm from Dublin. I'm a big fan. Big up. I was about to go to Dublin for the Europa League final, but we didn't end up making it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It feels like this season has gone by really quick. I agree. It really feels like it's gone by really quick. I think Harvey is a great backup for Szoboszlai, but I want Harvey to be getting more minutes. I don't understand. I mean, I'm always going to respect the manager above anyone else because he knows about the players' mentality inside and out more than us. But, bro, I wish Harvey got more minutes this season, and I definitely don't want him to leave this summer. But it looks like it's probably going to happen. Oh, Arsenal scored, but thankfully it's offside. Well, thankfully, I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore. Arsenal scored, but it's offsides. Martinelli. Hey, Ray, what's good in the building? I'm happy that Trent is coming to me. Nah, bro. I'm not about that message that you just sent. Shout out to you, Lewis. Thank you for your kind message. Big up. Bro, there can't be this many Leos in the building. No chance. No chance. Ross says, I want to win at Anfield, but I also want to win tonight. But as long as we don't slip. Come on, Ross. We've got to have confidence that we'll beat Spurs at Anfield. Come on. We've got to have enough confidence for that. Caleb says, big us from Dublin. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up, big up. They're checking if the ball stayed in. Oh, it's just about the ball staying in. I thought it was offsides or not. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It might. Let's see if it stands or not. Yeah, they're checking offsides. It's not about whether it's in or not. I think it's offsides. Tubby says, if it helps, my name is not Leo. Bro, this is a long check to see if the goal stands or not. Shout out to you, football kid. Bro, how's this check taking so long? What's your favorite LC player song? My current one, probably Lucho. But in the past, I loved the Bobby one or the Lucho one. No, the check is still going on right now. Bro, why are they taking so long? Bro, why are they taking so long? Who's better? Desiree Doué or Lamine Yamal? Lamine Yamal has done more. If I could bring one to Liverpool, it's definitely Lamine Yamal. Wait, I don't understand. Are they checking if it's offsides or if the ball stayed in? I'm so confused when they're looking at the replay. Because in the text, they're saying they're checking if it's offsides. But then when you look at the replay, it looks like they're more so looking if the ball's in or out. Yeah, the goal won't stand though. It's still 2-1. The goal doesn't stand for Martinelli. But I'm trying to understand. I think they were checking whether the ball was in or out, and the ball was actually out. So that's why it's going to be a goal kick instead. Didn't they implement semi-automated checks? That's what I thought, Deliora. But they really don't know how to communicate here with the VAR, because they were writing in the text, we're checking offsides, but then when you look at the replay, it's not offsides that they're looking at. It's whether the ball was in or out. So it makes absolutely no sense. That's an issue they're having on their end. Neil says, hello, Leo. I think Bradley should start over Trent at this moment in time, only because he's ahead in fitness than Trent. If you're just talking about fitness, are you sure? Please do a shout out. Say, Lewis, my mom is battling cancer and I'm at the hospital right now. Please do. I'm sorry to hear that, Lewis. Shout out to you, and I hope and I know your mom will get through that. I'm really sorry to hear that for you, Lewis, and your mom. I know what it's like to have someone in your family fight cancer, and I know that you can battle and overcome it. So I'm sending my love and strength to you, Lewis. Yeah, Mateta's coming on. Do you think Bayern is going to win the Bundesliga? Clearly. Harry Kane's going to win his first trophy. Honestly, at this point, VR is just confusing. Yeah, bro, they not know how to communicate to us there. Leo Gamer, yes, I'm going to the trophy. No, not the yeah, the parade. Yeah, I'm going to the parade. I can't wait. I think we've done that quite often, but we wait for especially crazy news to pop around when we try to do that. When we try to do that. Shout out to CFC Chelsea. We got a Chelsea fan in the building. Do you think you're gonna make top 5? The race for top 5 this season is crazy. Or I guess you could say the 3rd position to the 5th position. You're watching at midnight? Bro, it's almost midnight for me right now. It's 10:30 p.m. Shout out to you, Xfinity. Shout out. To be honest, I wish Harvey got more game time. I agree, Alois. That's how I feel too. That is how I feel too, to be honest. No, go 12. I don't think there's a place you can take. I mean, you can go to the Liverpool Museum where there's some trophies, or the Liverpool Tour. But the one from this season, imagine there's going to be so many people around. There's no way we can take pictures with the trophy. There would be way too many crowds. By the way, this should have been the continuation of the Amazon special with Klopp's last year. Completely Delior. This should have been the continuation because truly this win we have to dedicate to him a large part as well. You know what I mean? It's all teamwork. It's all teamwork. Do you have a sleepy baby in the house? You're so quiet. Red Moon, I got a noise complaint, and otherwise I'll be kicked out of the hotel I'm staying in tonight, so I have to be really careful. Because otherwise I'm not like this. I just want Keza to succeed at Liverpool. Me too. Sharon says, Leo, I just joined. Do you think Liverpool win the league? I'm such a big fan of you in Liverpool. Big up, Sharon. Yes, I think we'll win it on Sunday. At Anfield against Spurs. That's how I think it'll go down. And that's my dream scenario of how it'll go down. I thought you may have been a lovely dad. I hope soon. That's my dream. My biggest dream in life since I was little was to be a dad one day, and that hasn't changed. Do you think I could replace Onana the Scouse GK? Yes, you could. To be fair though, he had a good game in that crazy 5-4. I did think he made some top saves in that one, to be fair. You know? You ever seen a hate watch before? Not really. But I think that might be us when we watch Arsenal against PSG. That might be us. That was a great save from Henderson, you guys. Great save from Henderson. Bukayo Saka at the back post there. Wow. And then he was just parried away. Damn. One Ice says, yo, Leo, I'm going to be at the parade. I hope to see you there. If I do, make sure to ask you for an autograph and a big up, One Ice. I hope to see you at the parade too. You guys, the plan is to do an in real life stream for those of you that can't be in the parade. So if you guys want to come on the live and show what the good vibes are for all the international Reds that can't make it, that's the goal as well. That's the goal, you know? And those are the vibes that we're going to be bringing. You best believe. You best believe. You best believe. Scouts GK. Oh, yes. Scouts GK in the building. Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. Mateta has some space here. He shoots from distance. That's a golacito from Mateta. I can't even say his name properly. Oh my god, it could happen tonight. Bro, it could happen tonight. Mateta, what is that finish? We're now 1 goal away from winning the Premier League tonight. I'm not ready for it, you guys. I'm not ready for it, and I'm about to be kicked out of here. Bro, I'm not ready for it. What is that goal from Mateta? Saliba mistake again. You think Gabriel is better? Bro, Saliba made that big mistake against Real Madrid, and now he makes another big mistake tonight. He's just quite reckless there. But then what? You have to give credit to Mateta. Look, he just turns and then dinks it. Crossbar in. Even with a keeper, I feel like that's a great hit. But yeah, that's a poor pass. Poor giveaway from Saliba. But man, what a finish. Crossbar in. Jeez. Guys. Nah, bro, I can't. Bro, I can't right now. We're 1 goal away from winning the Premier League. I can't. With those emotions. Bro, there's like 7 minutes and then there'll be additional time. I can't deal with that tonight. Guys, I can't deal with that tonight. Leo, honestly, just go crazy if we win it tonight. Screw the noise. Oh, God. You're saying you want me to get kicked out of this hotel? You guys really don't care about my reputation, do you? Tubby says, I'm going to Mallorca when the parade is, so thanks for streaming it. That's the goal. That's the goal, because I know also there's many that can't afford to go to the parade, or it's very far from them in the world. So that's why the goal is to do an in real life stream and bring you guys the freaking scenes. But bro, I can't right now. These guys weren't, bro, I just can't right now. This week Saliba hasn't been the best, yeah, but you do have to say class is permanent. I still think he's one of the best center backs in the world. But bro, I can't deal with the emotions if it becomes 3-2. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight. Guys, it was Arsenal weren't supposed to lose tonight. I'm getting real stressed now. I can't believe I'm hoping Arsenal don't bottle this. Oh God. Arsenal, can you please just hold on? Can you just hold on to a draw, please? Is that too much to ask? I've never asked for that before in my life. I've never asked for that before. Red Moon, I'm in a hotel in Lille. But like I said, I could get in big trouble tonight if Palace score another goal. Oh God. I'm gonna scream if we win. I'm gonna cry if we win. Where are you at? I don't know. I'm in Lille right now, but in a hotel, and that's why I already got a noise complaint once, bro. So I gotta be very careful. And Crystal Palace cannot score. If Crystal Palace score, I'm sleeping on the street tonight. It's too dangerous. Oh God, I can't have that. I can't be having that, bro. No chance. Anytime is. Oh God. Oh God. Guys, we're one goal away from winning the Premier League right now, and it's April 23rd. What the heck's going on? Bro, what is going on right now? Red Bull New York fan, nice to see you in the building. Who says, don't think Palace can win, please. Arsenal, no bottle today. I agree, no bottle today, please. Patrick says, if it gets to 3-2, I'm going to run up and down to my neighborhood, even though I don't even really want them to. I mean, then we would just be celebrating the league at that point. Are you kidding? Bro, no, I can't have Mateta scoring another. I can't be having that. I cannot be having that. Why are Arsenal making so many stupid errors? They gotta keep the errors for the PSG game, bro. They gotta keep those errors for the PSG game. Why do you watch big games in hotels? Bro, I didn't think this was gonna be a big game. We didn't know this was gonna be a big game till recently. Trust me, we didn't know this was gonna be a big game. And this wasn't a last minute planned trip, you know? Oh God, bro, I'm stressed right now. I'm stressed. Arsenal, can you please not bottle this? I'm at a hotel right now, the Scouser. Arsenal, please don't bottle this. Keep it for Sunday. Bro, keep it for Sunday, please. I'm so scared, says Ty. Hold up, Villa are intrigued in De Bruyne. No way. I love that answer. You didn't know it'll be a big game. So crazy. Yeah, we didn't know. Let's be real. Who saw this coming in this way? Come on. Let's be real with it, you guys. Let's be real with it. Bro, I can't deal with this right now. Red Bull New York fan says, to be fair, for the Champions League, I want Arsenal to win it, honestly. Because then Salah can win the Ballon d'Or, surely something we take. But that would be the same case with Inter, for example. If Inter won it, I don't think an Inter player would win the Champions League, seriously. No Inter player has really been mentioned for it so far this season. Yo, Dane, nice to see you in the building. Guys, I can't deal with it. We're potentially a few seconds away from winning the league if Crystal Palace score a late winner. Yes, Rain, I'm going to the parade, and hopefully I will bring an in real life stream for those that can't make it. I can't deal with this right now, bro. I can't. Guys, we're that close right now. We're that close. HH says, I'm in my room right now. My mom said stop because Crystal Palace scored. Please, Arsenal, no bottle. Bro, this is the first time I've heard you guys in the building saying, Arsenal, please don't bottle it. Arsenal, please don't bottle it. You want Inter to win so Salah wins the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, Abzinho, that's what I think most Liverpool fans want at this stage. Me included. Creator X says, I'm so stressed, Leo. Please, Arsenal, don't bottle it. Palace. Oh, God. Nah, keep it as a draw. A draw is what we want, bro. A draw is what we want. Trust me. A draw is absolutely what we want. 8 minutes, bro. I cannot do this, says Patrick. Bro, what is going on? Bro, what is going on? What is going on? I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this right now. Guys, why are they putting us through 8 additional minutes? Do they know how stressed out hundreds of millions of Liverpool fans are around the world? Do they understand the emotions? Do they even understand the emotions? 8 minutes, bro. 8 minutes, bro. I can't. Oh god, bro. Imagine Crystal Palace score in the 90th minute. This is incredible. Bro, imagine Crystal Palace score in the 98th minute. I'm too stressed. I can't. I'm not going to be able to watch this. I'm not going to be able to watch this, guys. I got to be real here. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not. Oh my god, it's close for Palace. Oh my god, it's close for Palace. Mateta. How much additional time? Abzinho, 8. 8 minutes of additional time. No, sorry, it was Sarr that came close. If this stays a draw, the moment Liverpool steps onto the field, they're champions. Lol, Tottenham should just give us a guard of honor. No, they still need a draw. Delior, we still need a draw against Spurs. But bro, if we're not confident about getting a draw at home to Spurs, then we don't freaking deserve this title. Let's be real. Bro, let's be real. Plex says, my dad just came into the room and I thought he was complaining about the noise I was making, but he made the effort to stay up to check the score even though he has early work tomorrow. That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. Why are you stressed? Because I don't want the title to be decided tonight. I want it to be decided at Anfield on Sunday. Come on. Come on, bro. Please. The hyperventilation, too relatable, Leo, too relatable. Bro, why did they make... Oh, God. Another cross into the Crystal Palace box. Bro, why do... Arsenal are playing at home. Why do Crystal Palace look more likely to score right now? This is not cool. This is not cool. Crystal Palace look more likely to score right now. I'm not liking this. What is going on, bro? What's going on? No, I'm not having it. We'll win it at Anfield, says Abzino. We better freaking win it at Anfield. Bro, Crystal Palace have literally had more attempts. Bro, I can't deal with this right now. I can't deal. It's too much. All of this. It's too much, all of this. There's too many empty seats at Arsenal. Yeah, bro, how are there empty seats? You're right, actually. I didn't see that before. Bro, how are there empty seats at the Emirates when there's still 5 minutes left in the game? Bro, how's this possible right now? There's empty seats. Guys, can anybody explain what's going on there? Guys, can anybody explain what's going on there? Please, Arsenal, don't freaking bottle it. So I can be there watching it. Yes, Neil. I'm going to be there. I already booked the Airbnb. Bro, I can't believe this is our scenario right now. I'm just lost for words in this moment in time. I really am. What is going on? If they draw, do we win? No jalapeno. They have to lose, Arsenal. So then we keep it for Sunday. But jalapeno, it means if they draw, a draw would be enough on Sunday to win us the league. Is what it is, basically. I've been to the Emirates before, Leo, and trust me, the tube will be crowded. Ah, okay, so that's why they left early. I see what you mean. Bro, how is this our current reality right now? I can't believe it, bro. How is this our current reality? Spooderman, because of a noise complaint I got. Because of a noise complaint I got. I never thought this night would be like this. I can't. Now we need a draw or a win against Spurs. Bro, how crazy is it that a draw against Spurs would be enough to see us win the league? How crazy is that we're in that kind of scenario? Bro, a draw would be enough. I can't believe this. Bro, I cannot believe what we're watching here. I'm just lost for words, to be honest. Completely lost for words, to be honest. This is truly crazy. I would love to visit Turkey one day. Me too. I've heard the food's crazy. But that's not the vibes right now. All of us are stressed in the building. The Arsenal are going to bottle it because Crystal Palace, Mateta equalized. And now I feel like he could score another because Palace have had chances in this additional time. But honestly, a draw is the perfect result for us. Let's be real. A draw is a perfect result for us. Let's be real with it. The stress levels are high. Yeah, guys, for all of you in the building, smash that thumbs up, by the way. We're almost at 1K likes, which would be special because we're getting that energy ready for Sunday. We're getting that energy ready for Sunday, baby. Come on. Oh my God, it looks like I'm not going to be... Oh, guys, this is our dream scenario. For me, this is our dream scenario. Guys, come on, you guys. Yeah, bro, there's so many empty seats right now. Bro, how are there so many empty seats? Because they're obviously pissed that they didn't win the league. They know that this is the end for them in terms of the league. I mean, it was already pretty much the end, but this is nail in the coffin. Let's be real, for Arsenal fans that wanted to win the league this season. Guys, I want everybody spamming W's in the building right now. Everybody spamming those W's up. We're getting stressed for Arsenal. Jalapeno saying we're getting stressed for Arsenal. I never thought this would be a reality ever. But guys, I want straight W's in the building. Trust me, this is the best case scenario. Trust me, it's the best case scenario because we just didn't want Arsenal to lose, and a draw is great because it's now in our hands on Sunday against Spurs. All we need is a draw. I can't believe that's our reality. I cannot believe that's our reality. I cannot believe it. Can't wait till Sunday. That's the perfect result. Everybody's spamming those W's up. GG's. The full-time whistle was blown. The full-time whistle was blown. Guys, it's gonna happen this week. I'm sorry. You know I'm not the cocky type. You know early on in the season, I was the type to say, oh, we're gonna win the league in December. I'm not that type. But bro, if I'm not confident that we're at least gonna get a draw against Spurs on Sunday, then I might as well not support this football club. You have to have a belief in this football club. And that's all we need to seal the freaking Premier League title now. That's freaking crazy. GG's. Everybody spamming those W's. Everybody spamming those W's. I can't believe it, bro. I cannot freaking believe this right now. 2-2 is the final score. 2-2 is the final score. Come on. Perfect result. I love you, Arsenal. Get in, bro. I'm just, like, I think football is so funny where tonight we were asking Arsenal not to bottle it. I just think it's too funny, bro. The best score has happened. Genuinely, this is the best score. Honestly, this is the best score possible for us. Everybody spam those W's in the building. We just need one more freaking point. Let me just make sure that's officially correct, but I'm pretty sure we just need one more freaking point at Anfield. And it's in our hands. Liverpool, yeah, look guys, officially, Liverpool need just 1 point against Spurs at Anfield on Sunday to be officially crowned Premier League champions. It's that close. That's all we need. That's all we need, bro. Liverpool Football Club are winning the league. Get in, bro. Come on. I can't believe this is our reality. Patrick says, Leo, we're living in a world where the guy nobody had heard of a year ago is about to guide Liverpool to a league title in his first season. Thoughts? It's another showing that football is the greatest sport in the world. Everything is so unpredictable. When Jurgen Klopp stepped down, I gotta be real, I had so many dark, deep fears that it was just gonna be downhill after, because Jurgen Klopp is that iconic of a man within the football club, just like Sir Alex was for United, just like Arsene Wenger was for Arsenal. I thought we were gonna have I thought there would be a good chance of a downfall. And like you said, a guy many of us knew nothing about, Anislat. A guy that basically none of us knew about in Anislat came in and he's won us the Premier League in his first season. It's crazy. And none of us thought this would ever happen. Exactly. Amlu Gisi, thank you for the super chat, who says, y'all, you will win. Spurs are so poor. I mean, if we don't beat Spurs at Anfield, let's be real. That's a real shame, especially how the atmosphere is going to be. Guys, you know I'm not that type to be so freaking biased. You know I'm not the type to be that freaking biased. But guys, seriously, I don't see a world where we don't beat Spurs at Anfield. Given the atmosphere, it's going to be insane. The atmosphere on Sunday is going to be insane. Like the craziest we've seen. The craziest we've seen. Seriously, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be completely wild. Completely wild. There's no doubt about it. One point is all we need. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Patrick says, I've never been more happy to be wrong in my life. At the start of the season, I would have been happy for top 4. I'm never lowering my expectations again. Liverpool Football Club belong at the top. Love that. You're so right. Sepster says, I might be going to the game on Sunday. It'll be special. It'll be more than special. So we're champions already? No, we'll have to be champions on Sunday, which is what we all wanted. Rio says, you'll never walk alone. The atmosphere on Sunday will be crazy. Absolutely. One for the ages. I will definitely cry. Me too. And for those of you that can't go to the game, you gotta be in the building with us on Sunday, because I'm gonna be live for all of it. We're gonna be live for all of it in the building together to share that historical moment, to share the emotions. And we just gotta be thankful. We gotta be thankful. We gotta be grateful. We gotta soak it all in and cry all you want. I don't care if you're not the type to cry a lot. Like I'm not the type to cry often. I want to let those emotions out because it's good to let emotions like that out. Who cares what other people think? So the hate watch on Sunday begins. Cookie Man, who do you support? Leo, Joe Gomez striker versus Spurs, bro. Imagine. But nah, he's not even fit to be in the squad, unfortunately. I wish I was going to the match on Sunday. Me too, Red Moon. But I'm also so happy that we get to share that moment together in the building. So I'm just as happy about that. And it's lonely at the top, baby. Oh my god. I'm too excited. Bro, I'm too excited. I can't believe this is our reality. I cannot believe this is our reality. Leo, can you read this question? If we win the league versus Spurs, do you think Rio Enma will make a Premier League appearance? Probably not, knowing Slot. But I do think Chiesa maybe. And some other, like Endo, probably will get more time. Harvey Elliott. But Rio Enma, I kind of doubt it, just because it would be such a big step up. You know what I mean? Do you think Chiesa plays this Sunday? No. I wish, but no. 20 times, babe. I cannot believe this is our reality. Will Gomez get to return before the end of the season? Probably not, from what I've heard. Probably not. Bro, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I want all the members in the building spamming the champ stickers. Absolutely. But maybe we keep it for Sunday, honestly. Maybe we keep that for Sunday because that's when it's going to be official. Not only do we get to see Liverpool win the league this weekend, but we also get to hate watch Madrid on Saturday night. Absolutely. Oh my God. The emotions. The emotions. It's too special. It's all too special. Dream signing is Julian Alvarez from Atletico. Deep breath. I can't believe this is our reality. I cannot believe this is our reality. For me, I'm telling you, until it's like legitimately official, I don't think I'm gonna let myself feel all the emotions. That's just how I am, and I've spoken to other Reds that feel the same way, and I think it's for PTSD over the years. But Sunday is gonna be the craziest emotions, because I also know that we're then gonna get to celebrate in real life and all that comes with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, on Sunday, Aiden. On Sunday. 1 point is all we need on Sunday. Farad, that's all we need. What a world. What a world. We're so blessed. We are so blessed right now. I cannot believe this is our reality. I cannot believe this is our reality. Don't be overconfident. Come on. You can't. You're telling me. Come on. Who says overconfident? Leonard. We need 1 point from our last 5 games. You're telling me that's overconfident? Bro, 1 point from our last 5 games? Come on. If I'm not confident of that, something's really wrong. Something's really wrong. You know what I mean? Guy, we're going to win it on Sunday. At Anfield. Is how it's going to go down. And that's how I want it to go down. And I know most of us wanted it to go down. We're blessed. We're so blessed because nobody had us winning the league this season. Nobody. It's Slot's first season at Liverpool Football Club, and we're about to be Premier League champions. A record 20th time with United. 20 league titles. It's the record in England. And we've obviously won way more European Cups than the other English teams. So now, yeah, there's going to be no more arguments to be had. No more whatsoever. Leo, should they do a pitch invasion? From what I've heard, I don't think it's going to happen. From some of the Reds I've spoken to, from some of the Scousers I've spoken to who are going to be at the game. The water again, Patrick. Sunday is the next live. Delio or no, Saturday. Saturday night, we decided to do the El Clasico live. We're going to do a live for the Real Madrid-Barcelona game. We're going to be live for that too. So that's late on... Well, not for you, actually. It's not late, but it's at 9 p.m. UK time. And then on Sunday, there's also going to be a live, obviously, for the moment we win the Premier League title. In front of fans at Anfield. Post-COVID. 1 more point is all we need. I'm tearing up. LFC lover, I would be if I let the emotions kick in. I want everybody spamming 20 right now. This is what I like to see. 20 league titles is the record in England. We're about to equal Man United. We're about to equal Man United. Oh, God, we're blessed. God, we're blessed. God, we're so freaking blessed. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, man. 20 times, baby. It's being spammed in the building. I can't believe this is real. I'm telling you, you guys are going to see I think you're probably going to see such an emotional Leo on Sunday. Because I'm telling you, I keep in all the emotions through a season until the moment it actually freaking happens. And now I don't care if you guys call me cocky. You know that's not my usual nature. I am not one to be cocky or take opposition for granted. But knowing the atmosphere on Sunday, the fact that Spurs is going to have one eye on the Europa League, and anyways, they'd rather we win the league than Arsenal. There's so many factors that tell me, bro, there's no way we don't at least get a point on Sunday. There's no freaking way. Come on. Like, no freaking way. And we're about to lift the Premier League for the record 20th. Bro. Oh, God. We're so freaking lucky. Bro, we're so freaking lucky. Deliora, thank you for the super chat who said, I'm glad I was here with you to see this trophy win. Well, it's not yet. It will be on Sunday. It will be on Sunday, and I'm confident of that. I'm confident it's going to be on Sunday because, like I'm telling you, the atmosphere, even an hour before kickoff, is going to be unbelievable. LLC Tyler says, Leo, I'm buzzing inside right now. How could you not be? How could you not be? One point is all we need. 1 point is all we freaking need to make it 20 times. 20 league titles. It's crazy, bro. See you. Leo, we're so close. One more point. Come on, you Reds. Hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Big up to you in Atlanta, Georgia. Big up. Big Bud 71, thank you very much for the super chat. Where are you based? And I'm trying to understand, is your profile pic a liverbird? I can't tell. Is it a liverbird? I can't even imagine how loud it'll be when we win the league. Jack, and I'm going to be in the OG background on Sunday, so I'm not going to be holding back in any which way. Which I'm so excited about, rightfully so. Rightfully so. We can be as loud as we freaking want, and we can cry as much as we freaking want. We can laugh, we can dance, we can do whatever the hell we want as much as we want. Because we gotta soak it all in. Life is about emotion. Sometimes, of course, you have to set emotion aside for different things. But for me, the beauty about football and about sport is that it's not the most serious thing in the world, even though it feels like the most serious thing in the world. And therefore, it is the place where you let emotion aside when sometimes it's difficult in other moments. Have to. Hi from Massachusetts, T Lightning. Leo, you need to spam the emojis. Come on, join the fun. Okay, I got you. Hold on just a sec. I'm going to spam him in the building right now. Leo, we are partying on Sunday, Patrick. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. I'm going to bring some party energy in the building. You best believe. An emotional energy in the building. You best believe. Okay, let me spam those new emojis, you guys. And I want us to spam them even more once we get to Sunday. Alois, I started supporting Liverpool when I was 6 or 7 years old when I was in Iceland, and I had a good friend of mine that showed me Liverpool and Stevie G. I just fell in love, and ever since that day the passion just grew and grew. Grew and grew. Love from NYC CT. I used to live in NYC. Leo, I'm going to become a member when we win the league on Sunday. Love it, LC Tyler. So you can spam that emoji too. Oh, and the Jurgen Club. That was one of the most... I know my favorite moment within football will probably go down as that moment from Jurgen when he stepped down and he sung his successor's name. There's only one manager that would ever do that, and that's Jurgen, and that's what makes him so special, so special, and such an inspiration for so many of us. Football Ape says, Leo, my whole family is red, and the vibe and decorates in my house alone is amazing. Also, it'll be the first time my brother sees the Reds lift a holy trophy. You'll never walk alone. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Do you think Jamie Webster will... Yeah, that weekend Jamie Webster is doing some kind of concert event thing. Oh my god, bro. Greetings from Ireland. Big up, Mick. It's gonna happen this week that we're gonna become Premier League champions. Respect to everybody being here. Hope to see you all on Sunday. Yes, guys, this is gonna be the end of this freaking stream. Mango will be becoming a member. I'm gonna head out, but thanks for a great stream. Emotions will be on high Sunday. Have a great rest of your week, everyone. You'll never walk alone. Yes, guys, this is gonna be the end of this stream. It's freaking late here, but guys, thank you as always for being in the building. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be a real emotional week, and I say that in the best possible way, because we're just 1 point away from being Premier League champions, and it's gonna happen on Sunday at Anfield, which is the dream scenario we all would have wanted. So it really was a dream night in terms of result. But yeah, you guys, we're gonna I will see, for those of you that can make it, I'll see you on Saturday night as well for the El Clasico, Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm so curious to see how that's gonna go. Elena, nice to see you in the building. And so yeah, we'll literally see you guys just on Saturday, and then obviously on Sunday for the most emotional stream ever in the history of this channel and history of this building of us being together. So yeah, guys, you'll never walk alone. I love you all. And it's always a good day when you are kicked out of your hotel. Bro, it literally almost happened today as well. And WU too, Tommy, for having the idea with the emojis and everything. Big up, bro. And yeah, you guys, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. I will see you very soon, all of you legends. And just all I gotta say is soak it in. Feel those emotions. We're gonna feel those emotions together. And cherish it, because these times, we cannot take these times for granted. So ciao, guys, have a beautiful rest of your night. Beautiful, sweet